Puttin on the ring.
Buongiorno amici, ciao a tutti, sono BC, and welcome to another episode on the Diamond Society. I'm over here on top of Athais' little battle tower and just kind of looking down at the city and looking at some things that have changed because, man, it's kind of been a long time before I kind of went out and went a little bit of exploring. And first and foremost, if you look down there, you see that big red ball. That's definitely different because the last thing that was there was the big Easter egg that we built together. Definitely going to have to go check that out. And also, it looks like the top of Darkwood Tower is also different. Huh. Cool beans, man. We're going to have to see what all that means. But today our focus is going to be the Clocktower. We are going to do some Clocktower renovations, some much needed Clocktower renovations because some things have changed, some people have been added to the server, and it's time to make some more room and accommodate all of our new members, our new family, our new Ohana. So first, let's go check this out real quick, see what this is all about. Oh, it looks like Motbot's Diagon Alley is also looking pretty cool. It's got some development going on. That's kind of an open invitation for anybody to come and build on that. Okay. Essentially, it's a death games, prank style. Get a random name. You give a gift. Water-based. Summer theme of a water balloon. Oh. All right. Well, there's the button. It's kind of hidden. All right, so let's take this name. Ha-ha. Very interesting. Okay. Now, I need to take a trip real quick back to my place because I need to grab a couple little things. What is this? Oh, snap. What is this? Okay. Dear BC, Addie here. Just recently I heard from a very special someone that it's your birthday. So just yesterday I had my 40th birthday, man. I'm officially at the summit of life's little mountain. I guess it's all downhill from here, but that's not true, man. All the best things are happening now. All the best things in life are yet to come. But yeah, let's read on. And I was told nice things happen on your birthday, so that is what I'm trying to do. Aww. It's been 40 years, even though I have only known you for 3, and now that the gray hairs are showing... There's no gray hairs, Eddie. I am naturally dark-haired. I am blessed not to have gray hairs, although they're showing in my beard. Okay, anyway. You're just too old to collect materials on the server anymore. For your back sake, I volunteer my womanly muscles to do it for you as long as this voucher is standing tall. You will receive one almighty order of any items of your choosing for your magnificent builds, but only if you don't tear down this voucher until after it's claimed. Okay. Thank you for all you do for us and me. Happy 40th birthday, Addie. Love, Addie. Aw, hug the sign, hug the sign. Wow. Thanks, Addie. And I don't know what I don't even know what I would claim, but I'm going to leave this voucher up here because I for sure want to take advantage of that. Addie, this is great, man. This is terrific. And I'm going to have to think long and hard about what is something that would come very useful for me. But I've got a couple ideas. I just definitely don't want to make it anything trivial. So I will definitely hit you up about that. But the thing I need to grab is the 4 different pieces of stone. Some of those, that, and that. So I just needed those 4 pieces. It always takes a little while to get back out of here, so I'm going to head to the top, and I'll meet you guys in the Clocktower. Before I actually head off to the Clocktower, there's one thing I need to do really quick that I just remembered. I need to make a bit of a deposit. So I've had the good fortune of Motbot being over in his area and really working his butt off as far as developing the Mogwarts and the Hogsmeade and all that stuff. And what that means is that the chunks in which my base is have been loaded, and man, my sugarcane and my pumpkin farms have been going nuts. So Of course, been taking advantage of all that supplies rolling in and been doing a lot of trading. And look, man, I've got 3 more stacks of emerald blocks here. But look, I am officially out of room, so I need to start another vault. Yeah, we'll take all the diamond out of here. What are we doing with all this? We're saving it up for something cool coming in the future. I'm gonna need to go downstairs and actually purchase another vault. So let me go take care of that, and then we'll come back up here, get it activated, and yeah, get our diamonds deposited in a safe place. Haha! Vault number 2. All right, sweet. Cool beans. Now I just need to load this up with all my diamond goodies. Fantastic. Go ahead and put that back into the system. Oh. Ta-da! All right. Cool beans. All right, so there's a couple different things that we need to do here in the clock tower. The first and foremost is that we recently had a UHC. And the winners of that UHC, the tradition is that you see how every position in this mailroom is clad in iron armor except for a couple positions, which are in diamond gear. So the diamond gear represents the winners of the last UHC, and it's time to pass the mantle. Now, amazingly enough, Mr. Coop Dizzle gets to keep his diamond armor, which is pretty fantastic. Let's see, the team was Howitzer, 3 Ravens, and Coop Dizzle. Mr. Coop Dizzle was actually last man standing even after they had a team battle, so he gets the Enchanted Diamond as being the final sole survivor. And then, of course, his team is clad. Congratulations to those guys. Very, very good win. Looks like you got some mail, Coop, but yeah. Another thing... And first, guys, I need to give some super shout-outs to a guy named MadCat. And he plays on the Existence server. And this dude has figured out a way to bring player heads, like the player heads that play on a server, bring player heads into the game the same way Zoomovoid did with all the different mob heads. If you're not familiar, here's a quick recap. Zoomovoid figured out a way to bring mob heads. You kill any mob in the game, you get their head. And he figured out a way to do it without lagging to the skin server because he used MPT tags and blah, 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 and it's all good to go. I tried using Zoomovoid's method to do that for all the players in the game, and I'll tell you what, using loot tables and all the players in the game, I could not get it to work at all. But Mr. MadCat, mad scientist himself, oh, let's say hi to Leon real quick. Hey, hey. The mad scientist himself actually wrote a script, man, that goes into your server's whitelist and creates all the necessary loop files that go into the functions folder of your Minecraft server. And once you initiate that loop by installing that function, it now lets our heads drop with no command blocks at all in this world. Our heads will drop and there is 0 lag because the heads are based on MPT data and not on the skin server. So very, very, very awesome. Since we once upon a time already had all these heads in the mailroom, and they were all brought here through the slaying of each other, and the only reason they were taken down was because of the lag, Ajax Buford has hooked it up, man, and he has brought me all the heads. And these are all brand new. Did you see how when I opened this, there was 0 lag? There is no lag, man. It was just immediate loading, because these are all based on just alphanumeric code and not any data based on any kind of Mojang server. With that said, I can now put all these heads back in place and it will cause 0 lag in the game because it is now just another thing in the Minecraft world, such as this piece of armor or this redstone lamp. All the heads are back in place, and man, this place looks awesome, dude. This is how it's supposed to be all along. It looks so much better with everybody's heads in place, man. It just, oh my gosh, it just brings the right character back to the clock tower. Oh, and I'm so glad that that this fixed. Again, you guys got to check out MadCat. If you want to do this in your world, it really is not that hard. It takes a couple different keystrokes if you want to do it the long way. Otherwise, he has a script that you could just run and it does it all for you. I'm going to link a description to his channel and to his instructional video on where to do this and all the things that you could download to do it yourself. But yeah, man, it's so awesome. But there's still a problem, guys. You see how I have 2 heads left in my hands? That's a problem. And one of the things I've never really liked is the fact that I had to tuck people behind these pillars. You see, some of the pillars have our stairwell all the way up to the conference room, but some of them have heads tucked behind them. Like, for instance, Slime. Slime's actually sitting back here in this corner, and so am I. I want to make sure that people aren't hidden or forgotten about. So it's time to do a little bit of renovation. If you remember right, when we did the Pandora's box, we kind of built a machine below the clock tower to turn the beam on and off. Well, I've expanded that little area, and now we got a huge area down here where we're going to bring a basement level, and we're going to add a second mailroom down here so that not only can we get all of our existing members, these two that are in my hand, plus the ones that are hiding behind pillars, bring them to the forefront, but have room so that we can continue to expand our roster as we bring on new members to the Diamond Society. Well, I just got slaughtered by an Enderman. Took him on trying to think that I was bigger and better than him, but you know what? That didn't seem to be the case. Oh, and he left me a piece of dirt. What a nice guy, freaking guy. Yeah, so anyway, I figured now was good enough time to kind of bring you in, show you where I am at, and hopefully I can gather up all the good stuff. At least all the super valuables, man. As always, I always care about logs and hogs and the elytra. Those are like the big things. And my boots. And my boots. All right, let's find the boots. Find the boots. Where, oh, where are the boots? Aha, here we go. Perfect. Boots, axe, bow. Yep, that's all I care about, man. Boots and axe, those are the two main important things. So, coming inside, man, you can see the stairwell is done going down. It goes off to another, so that way I can get it nice and deep in here. And yeah, man, most of this is completely finished. It is turning out really, really well. Unfortunately, right now, it's only 2 colors, and I don't know. We're going to spruce it up, man. We're going to put some more decoration in. I definitely got to bring some quartz down in here, some iron bars. Once the diamonds, or once the armor's in here, once the banners are in here, all that good stuff. And then I got to decorate or dress out the ceiling a little bit to kind of break it up. You can see I'm starting to put in these beams, so I got to do that. I still have those 2 heads that I need to take care of, plus the guys that are in the corner. I'm going to start moving people down here, grab some more supplies to figure out what to do in these corner areas. And yeah, I think when we come back, most of this should be done, and we'll move on to the next thing. All right, Amici, check this out. I have cleared out the corners. I have moved the people downstairs, and oh, bye, Hodeg. And it looks pretty sweet, man. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited about the way it turned out. I ended up putting bookshelves in this corner area with a crafting bench. Just I think it provides a little bit of color to that. I also originally these colored pillars were only up in the mailroom part, and these ones were stone and andesite. And I just brought the different colored pillars all the way down through the entire building. And now they're on every single level, able to be seen. Now, Muses Gaming is one of the heads that I need to bring down here, and he has never given me a banner. So I took the luxury of actually making him one, and I think he won't mind. I think it's pretty cool. Huh? So that is pretty neat. And, of course, if he wants to change it, he can change it. I'm not, it's no big deal. But I brought myself down here because I was in a corner. Slime was in a corner. Muse is one that we needed to get done. I also brought Lurgan and James Stev. They were both in a corner. So everything of theirs is also down with the mailbox. And I think I'm going to probably do the same thing on the mailroom floor as I did in this corner. Just some bookshelves in the corners with a crafting bench. Nothing too special, too fancy. Yeah, should be pretty cool, pretty fine. Now, the one individual that is the newest person that we need to add is Geksu. So I have his head right here. Let me go ahead and put him in place. And I also have his really sweet, cool banner. So let me get that in place. There we go. Oh, man, it looks like a mountaintop with a sun rising. That's pretty. But now, Geksu gave me 2 banners, and there's a reason for that, because now that we've got enough room to have all of our members with a mailbox, Now we actually have to give everybody a chair upstairs around the Diamond Society conference table. The biggest challenge I face up here is space. I mean, everything is laid out pretty optimally, specifically in regards to the chairs and the space behind them. They're not too close up to the wall. There's still places that people can walk around. But man, we've got to get more chairs in here somehow, and we got to do it neatly. So my idea is to actually make this gear a little bit bigger and then push the chairs out one more space. Now, I could leave the gear the same size, but then I feel like the chairs would just be too far away from it. I'll tell you what, no, let's do this. Let's just rearrange the chairs, and then maybe we can kind of put some stuff in place to represent the gear getting bigger, and then we'll see how it feels. Well, all right, man. The room has been reconfigured. The gear has been expanded by 1 on each one of the teeth. The chairs are all rearranged, and I was able to, instead of 5 on every side, we now have 6 on every side. So that added 4 more seats, which is pretty good. That's about as good as I'm going to be able to get it right now. I don't see any other way of doing it unless it just becomes awkward where seats are kind of next to each other. The only downside is that these 4 right here on this wall and the one right above, or that I'm right on top of, won't have seat backs. So that is the only downside. I'm still retaining the obsidian to denote the OGs on the server. So with that said, let's get some of these banners in place. 3 Ravens, James Stev, Coop Dizzle, Motbot, Lurgan. Hold on, let me get rid of these ones and we'll see who's left. So I'm going to put Lurgan there. Let's see, we'll put Coop next to Lurgan. No particular rhyme or reason, man. Motbot and 3 Ravens. I'll put James Stev here. Who else is here? Do you know your OGs? Oh, Pleasant Muse. Pleasant Muse is an OG. However, I do not have a banner for Pleasant Muse, so I'm going to take a sign for him. And you know what? We'll put him right next to James. So this will be Pleasant Muse. Gosh, man, if I was to... I don't want to make stuff up here, but I'm probably the next OG, man, of all these folks here. I'm trying to think of who came on around the time I did and who's still around. Is it Killadave? Is it Killadave or Addictive G, man? I don't know. I really don't know. Killadave or Addictive G. Was Killadave around? I'm really not sure, man, and I definitely want to give credit where credit is due. She came on around New Year's. I'm pretty sure Killadave was around before that. Anyway, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, man. It's just the way I remember it, but please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to take some time to get all these other banners in place in no particular rhyme or reason, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like when we're done. And the last one, the man who is the entire reason for this project, to expand our town hall, our meeting room, and our mail room, is Mr. Geksu. And let's see, let's stick Mr. Geksu. Yeah, let's stick him right here. Why not? Beautiful. So now we have 2 chairs open. Now, I misspoke. I said 23. We actually have 22 members. Some are pretty inactive, but they're still a part of our team. We keep in touch with them regularly. And one thing I never pointed out, or maybe you saw, I have AFK Falcons banner here in my hand, and I brought it up here because one of the things I've been doing is the members that leave us, I've been posting their banners up here on the wall to include any special banners that are made. So you can see Green's Chinese New Year. You can see the End Fortress, the whatchamacallit, the mansion. I think there's like Dragon Tech. So anytime we have a special banner that arrives in the game or a member that leaves us, we put their banner there. And I couldn't remember if AFK's was up there or not, and it is. So we are good to go. I will just hang on to that, put it away. I'll tell you what, man, and I don't know if he's listening or tuning in or what, but I would love for this chair right here to be Mr. Spartan Overdrive. Maybe someday, we should just make him an honorary member. I don't know. Those in the DS, you have to tell me. He participated in our recent UHC, and it was really a blast having him on board. So, I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. But anyway, man, I hope I have a problem where I run out of room here again. That would be super cool and super fine. And why is your head here, dude? You know what? That's not a good thing because you are an old head. And you need to be destroyed. Because if you're not destroyed, you're going to cause lag problems, and I do not want you around. Guys, lots of progress, lots of work. I love this community, man, and I'm glad that I'm here to take care of these little things. I'm glad that our community growing is a problem. That's something to definitely be happy about. But look at what it's been able to do for me. I mean, or just for us, expanding this room, expanding the mail room. Like people taking care of each other. Addie leaving me a cool gift. Like everybody in the Discord just being so cool, so fine on the recent celebration I had. And yeah, being able to do cool stuff like the UHC together and laying out that set of armor for the new reigning champions and supreme champion Coop Dizzle. So cool, so fine. I want to give another shout out once again, guys. You got to go check out MadCat. MadCat, man. His link is going to be in the description. He has solved a lag from the head game. And I'll tell you what, it is a serious game changer. This entire time I've been flying back and forth between my little base and here and no lag spike whatsoever. But as soon as I went to my base and I opened a random chest, I knew there were old heads inside it because the game froze for a sec. I'm telling you, man, he's solved it. He's cracked the code. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Ciao a tutti and aloha. Bye-bye.